coming to the Nest to take on the... This is Hunter Javelin with the pregame report for the Huntington Blue Devils coming to the Nest to take on the Redhawks this Saturday at 12 p.m. Before previewing this week's matchup, let's take a look on how both teams got here. The Redhawks are coming off a dominant 59-20 win over the Smithtown Bulls. They controlled the game from start to finish, led by D1, Jaden Bryant, and Tony Keehee, who combined for over 450 yards and 7 touchdowns. D1 currently ranks number 8 rusher on Suffolk County. What really stood out, though, was the Redhawks' dominance in the trenches. The offensive line did an outstanding job protecting the quarterback and opening holes for the running backs, while the defensive line limited Smithtown's offense, holding the running backs to under 55 yards and giving the quarterback no time to throw. The Huntington Blue Devils also impressed, defeating North Babylon 41-14. Their defense took control early, shutting down the Bulldogs' run game. On offense, Yasir Jones was electric with 120 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, while quarterback Jacob Guzik threw for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both teams dominated in their quarterfinal matchups to advance to the Division II semifinals. These two teams met in Week 1, when the Blue Devils won 28-14. For the Redhawks, the key this week is limiting Huntington's dynamic duo of Jones and Guzik. Offensively, Hillsey should stick with what's been working, feeding D1, Bryan, and Keehee. Though the Redhawks are known for their ground game, Sevilla has proven that he can make capable, smart passes, accurate throws when he stays poised in the pocket. The offensive and defensive lines have powered the team's current 7-game winning streak, and Coach Marcelin has emphasized discipline and execution all week. For Huntington, expect a similar approach. Their offense runs through Yasir Jones, Suffolk's number 9 rusher, while Guzik's combination of arm strength and mobility makes him a dangerous dual threat. One of his top weapons, Jack Hemestein, has racked up 10 touchdowns this season. This matchup could come down to 1 or 2 big plays. Both Coach Marcelin and Coach Wilson will want to start fast, and a key defensive turnover could decide the outcome. Expect high intensity from start to finish in this rivalry rematch. Redhawk fans, come out to support, wear camo, and be loud. Let's go Redhawks. Hunter Javelin signing off. This is Hunter Javelin with the pregame report for the Huntington Blue Devils coming to the Nest to take on the Redhawks this Saturday at 12 p.m. Before previewing this week's matchup, let's take a look on how both teams got here. The Redhawks are coming off a dominant 59-20 win over the Smithtown Bulls. They controlled the game from start to finish, led by D1, Jaden Bryant, and Tony Keehee, who combined for over 450 yards and 7 touchdowns. D1 currently ranks number 8 rusher on Suffolk County. What really stood out, though, was the Redhawks' dominance in the trenches. The offensive line did an outstanding job protecting the quarterback and opening holes for the running backs, while the defensive line limited Smithtown's offense, holding the running backs to under 55 yards and giving the quarterback no time to throw. The Huntington Blue Devils also impressed, defeating North Babylon 41-14. Their defense took control early, shutting down the Bulldogs' run game. On offense, Yasir Jones was electric with 120 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, while quarterback Jacob Guzik threw for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both teams dominated in their quarterfinal matchups to advance to the Division II semifinals. These two teams met in Week 1, when the Blue Devils won 28-14. For the Redhawks, the key this week is limiting Huntington's dynamic duo of Jones and Guzik. Offensively, Hillsey should stick with what's been working, feeding D1, Bryan, and Keehee. Though the Redhawks are known for their ground game, Sevilla has proven that he can make capable, smart passes, accurate throws when he stays poised in the pocket. The offensive and defensive lines have powered the team's current 7-game winning streak, and Coach Marcelin has emphasized discipline and execution all week. For Huntington, expect a similar approach. Their offense runs through Yasir Jones, Suffolk's number 9 rusher, while Guzik's combination of arm strength and mobility makes him a dangerous dual threat. One of his top weapons, Jack Hemestein, has racked up 10 touchdowns this season. This matchup could come down to one or two big plays.
At this time, we ask if everyone would please rise and remove your caps as we honor the United States of America, our freedom, and those who serve to protect us through the playing of our national anthem.
Hello everyone and welcome to HHHH SETV. Today we have a huge playoff game at Hills East between your Hills East Redhawks, who are 7-2 and the 2 seed, and the Huntington Blue Devils, who are also 7-2 but the 3 seed. The Redhawks average 35.6 points a game compared to Huntington's 31.5, so we have a very competitive game that should be playing out today. 2 high-powered offenses. We'll talk more about it, but I'd like to introduce my partner, Sean Caden, right now.
Yeah, thanks, Hunter. As we go into this game, it's going to be a big one for both sides. The Redhawks obviously coming off a win. They have won 7 in a row, I believe.
Yeah, 7 in a row after a rough start to the year.
Yeah, they're outscoring their opponents 285-95 in the last 7 games. It's been quite a couple of months for the Redhawks. Again, coming off a huge win of the Redhawks, winning 59-28 versus Midtown East in round 1. That was a huge win for them, and it really shifts the momentum as we head in deeper into this playoff run.
Yeah, as the season started, the Redhawks were trying to find their identity. You know, they lost basically their entire wide receiver core from last year. Tyler Sanders, Lucas Martin heading off to college. They had to find a new way to play, and over the first couple weeks of the year, at home versus Huntington and then Northport, I'm pretty sure, they didn't look right. They lost both games. They were 0-2 and were heading on the road. Their season was already in doubt. And with credit to them, they found their identity. It's been the rushing attack. The trio of Daniel White, Jaden Bryan, and Tony Keehee, they've been amazing all year and have led this team to today, where they are right now.
Yeah, the biggest thing to remember as we head into this game, these teams are here for a reason. You know, the Redhawks and the Blue Devils, 2 of the best teams on the island. And the Redhawks, obviously, as you said before, led by their rushing attack of Daniel White and Jaden Bryan, 2 of the reigning athletes of the week, crowned by HSE Sports News on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're not. But Huntington, you know, they're no slacker. Their running back, Yasir Jones, he's in the running for the Hanson Award. 3 touchdowns in Week 1 win over the Redhawks. They won 28-14 in that game. He's a fast, twitchy back. Another 100 yards and 3 touchdowns in round 1 of the playoffs, back when they beat Babylon 41-14.
Yeah, as the opening kickoff will now be returned by the Blue Devils and taken over the 20 and dropped around the 27-yard line. Looked to be Titan Alissi, if I saw that correctly, number 7.
I believe so. One of the captains of this Blue Devils team.
Yeah, so as you just talked about, Yasir Jones, number 3, watch him in the backfield. They revolved their offense around him. He was number 9, the number 9 rusher on Long Island for Suffolk County with an incredible year. 1,200 yards to go along with his 22 touchdowns. So you see him in the backfield right now. They're going to revolve that offense around him.
Yeah, you were saying that he's going to be joined in the backfield with the starting quarterback of this Blue Devil team, number 12, Jacob Gusick. Gusick, one of the bigger quarterbacks on the island. He's great on the ground. If I could compare him to an NFL quarterback, I'd say Josh Allen. He's got that strong arm, and he's big, and he's ready to take those hits.
Yeah, he can really do both, as Jones takes it on an inside zone to the left side of the backfield for a couple of yards.
Yeah, it looks like the offenses are really going to be reflecting on one another today. But one of the names to watch for the Hills East offense, I'm going to say, is R.J. Peters. I want to shadow him throughout the game. He's normally lined up on the outside at the top of your screen. He's going to be number 7. They're going to have to use this passing attack a lot more. As we said before in the pregame interview, Huntington will be stacking the box. So the run game might not be as dominant as it has been.
Yeah, here's a run over the middle to the opposite side. It was Javion Henderson, number 26. So a first down for the Blue Devils. Yeah, as you were saying, both offenses love their run game, with the 2 running backs for Huntington that we've already seen and the 3 for Hills East. But both teams also have to rely on the pass. For Huntington, when they pass, it's really the wide receiver Jack Kamenstein, 759 yards and 10 touchdowns on the year. He has been Gusick's number 1 option through the air, as Jones takes it up the middle and powers it to around the 45-yard line for about 4 yards.
Yeah, Kamenstein, another one of those big receivers on this Huntington team. He's big, he's strong, and he can make quite an impact on defense. He is also listed as a DB, and he does get a solid amount of playing time on the other side.
Yeah, he plays both sides, just like the Hills East receivers, as you already mentioned, R.J. Peters. Also, watch out, Adrian Merchant, Ryan Soto. They're the 2 guys that Sevilla has to rely on alongside Peters. Gusick's going to take it from about the 45 and hand it off to Jones, who is spinning across the 50 and it should be good for a first down.
Yeah, ball's going to be down at the 48. They've entered Hillsy's territory here as we enter 10 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jones and Daniel White, number 8 and 9 in Suffolk County, rushing the ball. Both shifty backs, play very similar, you know. I mean, you just saw the shiftiness and spin move there by Jones to get the extra yards. You'll see D1's top speed when he gets into space, and Jaden Bryan plays off that as well. Gutzik's going to take it from shotgun here about the 47-yard line, and a play-action throw. Fires over the middle, and it is caught by Jack Kamenstein around a first down for Huntington.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of him over those slant routes in the middle. He's one of those big receivers, kind of like A.J. Brown that we see. He could really go up and come down with it. A really good jump ball receiver.
Yeah, nice play call there. It was really like a RPO play action. He tucked it, and he was about to hand it off, just fired a quick slant over the middle, and Kamenstein hauled it in just at the line of gain. Gutzik under center again, motioning left. Behind him is Kamenstein, and it's a give to Jones up for about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, something early to watch here. Doesn't look like Keith McDowell's getting too many snaps on the D-line. He's been one of the big, headliner guys on both the offensive line and the D-line, as was highlighted by HSE Sports News.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, him and Makai Crump with Akio Johnson also and Dante Milano lead the D-line. So interesting that Keith is not on as much.
Yeah, we'll see if that changes throughout the game. Might want to save his energy for the later quarters should it get too close.
Yeah, Gutzik motions Jones out, and he'll fire it out to him. Jones in space, across the 30,
Whoa.
hurdles over, and he is down around the 25-yard line, jumping over a diving Ryan Soto.
Yeah, that was a great read there. He saw Soto going down, and he took flight, jumping over Soto. Able to go for another 2 or 3 yards after that jump.
Yeah, and another first down as they continue to march down the field.
As you were saying before, D1 and Yasir Jones, 2 of the best running backs on the island. They're both in the running for the Hanson Award.
Jones motions out again this time, and Gutz's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to be clobbered at the line of scrimmage by the Red Hawks front 7.
Uh-oh. Looks like Dante's hurt.
That is not good.
Is that Dante? I can't tell.
Can't really see. He's rolling on his back.
Yeah, it's Dante. Oh, he's holding that right arm. This doesn't look good, folks.
Yeah, Dante, we know, had the arm injury last year.
Yeah, I think it was more. Yeah, it was more like a wrist sort of thing, but he was able to play through it with the club.
Mm-hmm. And he has had an amazing year. Really, they cannot afford to lose him.
We'll step aside here for a second as Dante gets some attention.
Good to see Dante up on his feet, holding that arm close to his chest as he walks to the sideline. Yeah, talking about his impact on this team. Last week at home versus Smithtown East in the playoffs, 10 tackles, 2 sacks for Dante. And that's defensive impact if I've ever seen it.
Obviously, you're just hoping that's going to be a cramp, but you don't really see cramps in that area of the body too often.
Yeah, hopefully he just got it hit where you don't want to be hit. Maybe it's bruised and he's able to come back in a couple minutes. But he's going to head off to the side. Now Hills East will have to pick up the slack there as they are moving around near the red zone at the 26 right now.
Still no Keith, but Dante down.
Here's a rip outside to Kamenstein, and he diving. And was he short, or did he get it?
I think it was a few, maybe less than a yard short. Oh, no, it was a couple yards short, maybe 2 or 3.
So a quick out route to Kamenstein again. So we're really seeing the early identity of this offense for Huntington. It's Jones or Kamenstein.
Keith's out there to stop this. Obviously, it's a 3rd down and short. We could see a handoff. They're going to load the box with Keith.
3, and
he
gives it off to Jones, and he's blown up at the line.
Jaden Bryan, he just came right up the middle, read that one like a book, found a hole, and got straight to the back. That's going to be a stop.
Yeah, Jaden Bryan certainly knows the mindset of running back. You're going to see him when Hills East comes onto the field. And an amazing stop there to push him back to the 20, and the offense is staying out there.
He's really emerged as a superstar running back to complement D1. They complement each other so much.
Yeah, they both have had amazing seasons. Brian, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. More touchdowns than D1 as Guzik, pressure off the edge, rolling out to his right, firing, and it's caught by Jones.
What a play.
Jones makes a man miss, and he is into the end zone. Yasir Jones is in. And the Huntington Blue Devils strike first.
What a great job there by Jacob Guzik, able to keep his composure in the pocket. I can only imagine what was going through his head when he sees Keith chasing after him on the blind side.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, like Josh Allen, that's something we see out of Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, as of recently Jackson Dart, just improvising and finding a play with his legs, extending it, and dumping it off to his running back there.
Great job.
So an early lead for Huntington. We will see how Hills East can respond as the point after is up and good. Hills East only lost 19.8 points against them. It was 28-14 Huntington over them at week 1. Jones had 3 touchdowns, as you said, and the Hills East rushing attack was held scoreless. So we're going to see it right now.
One of the best point differentials between both teams, as you were saying before. They're not really used to close games. So we'll see how they fare as we go into this later half of the first quarter. Hills East will get the ball for the first time today.
Yeah, Hills East's last 2 games have been a point differential over 30. They won last week versus Smithtown East and beat Comac in the regular season finale 43-0. So their kickoff team and kick return team is going to come out now. Watch out for D1. 90-yard kick return touchdown last week against Smithtown East. 401 all-purpose yards. That is just an absurd game.
Yeah, I think he had 3 or 4 total touchdowns last week, too.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns running, 200 yards on offense with that, and then the 90-yard return touchdown to go along with the Jaden Bryan 3 touchdowns. So D1 is back there to return, and
looks like Caleb Merchant's back there with him.
Yeah, Merchant.
No, normally it's Tony, but he's playing on the second line with Jaden Bryan.
That is very interesting. Maybe prioritizing blocking in that second line? I don't know. And yeah, it is a shorter kick as... Oh, no, it's not.
I know, his kids go there, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a high kick. Flag is out. Here's a return. Out in
space. Oh, there he goes.
Cross the 40, moving over the 50.
That's Caleb Merchant.
Merchant there, over the 40 and taken down. And Caleb Merchant, as you were just pointing out, why was he out there? And clearly the Hills East coaching staff saw something, and a big return for him over the 40. But there's going to be a flag. We'll see what it is.
Sideline warning. So they had too many guys sort of creeping onto the field. I'm not sure how that affects the game necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it's just a warning. All right. So Caleb Merchant saw that big return there. He's also been a star on the defensive side. 2 interceptions this year, tied with Akio Johnson. They were both 14 in that aspect in Suffolk County. So here comes the Hills East offense. Chase McCoy lined up behind the right tackle. And Sevilla is going to be in shotgun with Jaden Bryan right to his left. He'll hand it off to Bryan, cutting back left. Bryan in space. There he goes, and he is
so
gone.
Easy.
Oh, untouched. Jaden Bryan, touchdown Redhawks.
It's so easy.
37-yard.
And he is just gone from the start.
That burst of speed really helped him as he got past the line of scrimmage. But being able to find those holes again, winning in the trenches, that's one of the greatest things that Hills East does.
Yeah, he's got that incredible vision that you need to be a great running back. But then what makes him special is that second and third level speed. When he gets there, you don't see that a lot. Really, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, that's how he plays. And when he gets to that third level, he's gone. You're not going to catch him. He gets faster as he goes. So a big run to start it off. 6:26 left in the first quarter here at Hills East. And the extra point by Noah Reinstein is up and through.
All right, well, the offense did their job, able to answer back, so they're knotted up at 7 apiece now. But I don't know how many times we've said it, this Gibbs/Montgomery backfield between D1 and Jaden Bryan, what one's good at, the other one isn't as good at, but again, it goes vice versa. Exactly.
And it's impossible. You see, defenses can't stop it because when they think they have something figured out, they got to worry about the other when the other one's coming in. But, I mean, I really think the only downside of them scoring that touchdown real quick is the defense doesn't really have time to regroup.
Yeah, they don't really
get
get
time
to
on the sideline.
exactly see what they did wrong.
Yeah, it's just you sit down and you look up and Jaden Bryan's sprinting into the end zone.
But if there was any question about Caleb Merchant, obviously he set that one up. But if there was any question about him playing on that kickoff return team, he just answered it. He'll be there full time after that big return.
Yeah, he set that up, got them plus field position. To win games, you need the field position advantage. And that is what just happened with Hills East. You saw the great return over the 50, and one run, one play, one touchdown. So we're going to see who's going to have to step up for this Hills East defense. We know Dante Milano went out with that arm injury. We will see if he's able to return later. He is still on the sideline.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. He's got his pads off and a splint on.
Yeah, that's not great. They look like they're comforting him as the return back there for Jones is blown up before the 20.
Brody
on the
Pleasant, it looks
15-yard
like.
line.
Oh, no, Adonis.
Adonis Owen all over it.
Great job.
Yeah, playing with energy and speed on that kick return on the entire special team so far. And now the Huntington Blue Devils are going to start from their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit taller of a task for Gusick now.
So, as we said, Dante doesn't look good on the sideline, so I wouldn't anticipate him coming back anytime soon.
Looks like it's Crump Thomas and John Luca on the D-line now.
Yeah, them along with Akio Johnson are going to have to step up. As here's a quick throw out, and moving over to the 20 is Ricardo Berry. It looked like the junior.
As you were saying before, though, Akio Johnson, he is a middle linebacker. He doesn't really play on the D-line too much, but he's always blitzing. It looks like he plays on the D-line.
Yeah.
But again, having that ability to be a middle linebacker and drop back into coverage, he's got 2 picks this year. That's been big for them.
Yeah, he does both. He can really, like a two-way player.
Very versatile.
Everything on defense.
Yeah.
And we know he brings the energy. As here's an inside run, and is blown up by the Red Hawks.
Defense looks like a completely different team.
Yeah, they're re-energized. I mean, it definitely does something when you see your offense picking you up after your mistakes early. As Keith McDowell will trot back onto the field and coming off.
That's Alex.
Yeah,
Alex Floropoulos. So here we go again with Keith in there to try and stuff it up. It's 3rd and 3, so we could see a little action on the run here.
Yeah, interesting that Floropoulos came off. He had a sack last week along with 5 tackles. So Gutsick will line up in shotgun with Jones to his left, and he'll give it off to Jones, moving to the right side, and he is stopped.
I don't think he got it.
No. Little ankle tackle right before the first down.
It's 4th down.
Keep that good relationship for now. Will you strong left with you?
Shout out to Zach Snow, our scoreboard operator for today.
Yeah, he's doing great.
We love him.
Yeah. Middle name Parker, just so you know.
Jordan Javelin on the camera today.
Yeah, and
Shout out to him.
his outstanding brother Hunter Javelin on the PA with us today.
So here we go now. 4th and less than a yard for Gusick.
4th and a yard. Gutsick, shotgun. Couple yards back.
Keith is in there, along with Crump and Akio.
And something called. They tried to draw him off, and they couldn't.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to have to punt.
Yeah. So they sent the offense out there to try and draw him off.
Oh, timeout. So, yeah. Either way. We'll see what they do here. It's 4th and less than the yards. They're certainly manageable. Could they go for it? What do you think?
I don't know. It's this early in the game, tie game. You're not desperate, not losing by 2 touchdowns or anything like that. I mean, they're all the way backed up. They're on 24, and we know. I mean, I don't know how much you can stop the Red Hawk offense. Even, I mean, I think they could start their own 1-yard line and score in one play. But starting at their own starting at your 24-yard line, that would be, I mean, basically giving them a free touchdown.
You would think that they're going to punt it away after that timeout. Took a while to eventually not snap it. Maybe trying to draw someone off sides.
Yeah, you know, there's no risk in that. You know, you're burning a timeout, but it's the first half. How much timeouts really can get used in the first half?
They're going to send the offense back out there. Here we go.
Yeah, so here we go. A bold decision by the head coach early in this one.
4th and short for Gusick.
Exactly 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here at a beautiful day at Hills East. Gusick motioning right. It's a jet sweep handoff, and he's got the first down and more. Still going, barreling to the 28-yard line is Javion Henderson.
Nice run there, able to bounce off a couple defenders. Grabs a couple extra yards after the initial contact. It's good enough for a first.
Yeah, I love that play call. You know, you're seeing Henderson out wide. You know, there's some attention on him, but out wide you're looking more at obviously the star receiver, Kamenstein. But overall the play, they're thinking Jones. You know, you see Jones 1 yard, more than not he's going to get it. And to draw them out and take the attention off him with the jet sweep and the touch pass, beautiful play.
Looks like a little Madden action there.
Yeah. As Jones now will take it right side, and he's bursting with speed, and he's tripped up and taken down around the 35 with a gain of about 7 yards.
He may have ran 20 yards east and west, but that's not going to get you anywhere. You got to go north-south. He only gets about 2 or 3, like you said before. That's not going to do it. If they just keep doing that all game, eventually it's going to run out of gas.
Yeah. So they ran to the outside of the tackles instead of inside, and he had to get around the edge. A nice job by Hills East to limit it as best they could. 2nd and 4, 2.5 remaining in our opening quarter. I want to thank everyone for joining us today.
Has to be terrifying trying to run it inside on this D-line. It is scary. Seeing Makai Crump in there looking like an all-pro.
Yeah, here's that touch pass outside again to Henderson. He's got a burst of speed and finally taken down by Jaden Bryan around the 50. And a flag is out.
Yeah, that's going to be taunting.
Yeah.
He pointed to first down right in Nick Sevilla's face. And you got to make sure that you hold yourself back.
I know the emotions are flowing and adrenaline definitely is taking over these players because of the magnitude of the game.
You got to act like you've been here. You have to. And this Blue Devils team has been here before.
Yeah, they have. They've beaten Hills East here before. Not just at the playoff, and not just in the playoffs. Great crowd here at Hills East for what will be the final home game of the season, I'm pretty sure, no matter what. As they will head off to Stony Brook if they win, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. Either Stony Brook or Hofstra.
Yeah.
Whichever one they play at next week, they'll play at the other one the week after, should they win.
Yeah, and they're playing their best football at the right time. Started off rough, but 7 in a row. And what was most impressive about that stretch that we talked about in the past, the first couple came on the road. You know, from after the Northport game, every game until homecoming versus East Islip was on the road, and they went into a tough environment, especially the Friday Night Lights game at Connecticut, and they won.
2 on the play.
Okay.
Gonna be 2nd and 8.
2-yard run to the inside. I think that was Yasir Jones.
Come on.
Big thing for the Red Hawk defense to limit Jones is keep him in long yard situations. 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 3 goes a long way for the entire drive. And at 2nd and 9, they just changed it as Guzik firing over the middle, and he's got Kamenstein. A beautiful throw.
I don't think he got the first, though, quite yet.
They didn't give him forward progress and didn't even look like he got it with it. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 as Keith McDowell coming out.
As you kept saying, though, Hills East obviously started off rough, but we were fortunate enough to speak to the head coach, Alexander Marcelin, twice, once before this game and once before the game last week. He said the main factor for that slow start was really the mental game. They weren't all there. The emotions were high, obviously, after such a successful year last year. But that confidence could really hurt your performance on the field.
Yeah, here's a run, and I think they blew it up. I think they stuffed that one at the line.
No, I think they got it
They
barely.
just got it.
Yeah, ref
That
says they
was
got
close.
it. Yeah, that was
they're
a
gonna
close
move the
game.
ball. So, yeah, you're going to hear Hunter Javelin's interview with Coach Alex Marcelin at halftime. He also said about that week 1, they're a different team from then. I mean, as I said, they had to find their identity. And early season, you're not going to see a lot of – no team's the same as when they start. The Kansas City Chiefs this year didn't start the year off well, but now they're going strong. So I think the first quarter is just going to run out here. And we're going to go to the second quarter of action. And that is what's going to happen.
There it goes. All right. As just stated by our PA announcer, Hunter Javelin, tie game 7-7 after the first quarter. We'll be back for second quarter action in a few.
Hello and welcome back to the second quarter of action here at Hills East. They flip the field and it's going to be Huntington football from their own 45-yard line. Guzik takes it from shotgun. He's going to pull it back and take it himself on the read option, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard or two there.
By the front 7. So I'm looking off to the side. I do see Dante Milano now. Yeah, he's got a splint.
Got some ice on there.
Yeah,
We'll see.
it's wrapped up. I wouldn't anticipate it. He's being comforted by someone right now. Pads off.
That's devastating, man. Senior year. You get rolled out now.
Yeah. We were checking during the break. Over 100 viewers. So thank you to our worldwide viewers, especially in Madrid. And that is some real dedication to this football team.
Kappenstein couldn't pull it in there. It definitely bounced. He's trying to...
Plead his case.
Yeah,
but
that 100% bounce.
yeah, it's not really. It's
Oh,
pretty hard. Oh, they're going to rule it.
are you kidding?
Huh.
That's terrible. He dropped that.
Maybe he didn't?
That's bad. It definitely bounced into his hands.
Yeah, we don't have the alternate camera angles. But
We'll see. I think they might have an instant, like be able to rewatch it on the sideline. But I'm not sure.
yeah, I don't know. Especially it's harder because his back is facing us.
See some fans unhappy with that ruling. They just picked up the ball. And they're going to leave it there. That is nuts. That's bad.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Coach Pittman and Coach Marshland both dumbfounded. Oh, they're going to push it back.
All right, there we go.
Thank goodness.
Justice has been served. What happened? Huh, so they're going to redo it. That's interesting. Instead of...
That's all right.
Yeah. Now it's on the Red Hawk defense to make a stop with it. All right, so we're back after the confusion. It seems that they are indeed just going to replay it from 2nd down and 10 at the 45.
Seems like the best option right now.
Yeah, 11-11 left on the clock.
Make a wish.
Yeah, I'm sure they're wishing to just keep this game going and get it on with after
I could
this
tell you
confusion.
what the coaches on the Red Hawks sideline are wishing.
Yeah.
Now they're talking to Coach Pittman, the DC for this Red Hawk team.
And we're back again, so they are replaying it, and Gutzik takes it, fires over the middle,
Oh,
up in the air,
broken up.
and almost intercepted.
Hey, man, ball don't lie.
Yeah, R.J. Peters, he is pumped up.
Yeah, Caleb Merchant, what a beautiful job there. He just all over him.
Lockdown, he's playing with aggression, and R.J. was just a couple feet back from
You
having
gotta
an
get
easy
pumped
chance
up.
on a tip interception. And there was so much open field for R.J. 3rd down and 10. Crowd getting into it here at Hills East. And the players getting them up, too.
Get hectic sign a little too late from the cheerleaders.
Yeah, I think they already are. They don't need any message.
Looking like Kirby Joseph was Caleb Merchant on that play.
Yeah,
Just
all over him.
blowing it up. Hard-hitting safety.
Here's 3rd down and 10. Play action pass, rushing off
Oh,
the edge.
man.
Fires over the middle, and it's knocked
Go.
down. Makai Crump is all over it.
Yeah, GP rang right through there as well.
GP and Crump with insane pressure off the edge, and they were all over Gutzik on that play action rollout. He didn't even have time to get off a good throw, just had to throw it away basically into empty space. So a punt will come from the 45.
D1 and RJ Peters back to return.
10:50 to go in the first half here. Low scoring for two 30-point per game and more teams, but their defenses are both very strong, and Hills East really came to life on that drive.
They're going to punt this one.
Punt is away. It's a wobbler, and it's going to take a Huntington bounce and still roll out of bounds around the 13-yard line.
Yeah. Great defensive possession there for the defense. Coming out second half. They're dominant right now.
Yeah. So, if I'm not wrong, is this their second offensive drive?
I believe so. It's been very slow.
Yeah, because so the time of possession really in favor of Huntington. I mean,
Yeah. Forgot about that. A very short first drive
yeah, I was
for the Red
just
Hawks.
thinking back. I haven't really seen Nick Seville and everyone out there.
They might not even have a full minute of possession
No,
yet.
it's just that one play for Jaden Bryan, but they're going to start now from their own 13.
Brian's in the
Sevilla,
backfield again.
So D1 not on, unless he's out wide, which I don't see him.
So
Yeah, he is. There he is. Motioning in. They're going to give it off to Bryan cutting inside, and Bryan is wrapped down. So that was very smart as well. It didn't work out for a lot of yards, but D1 motioning right across the center, and then Jaden Bryan moving up. Defense doesn't know where the ball is, and can't forget about Nick Seville taking it too. Here's a give again. D1 out in space. He's got room. There he goes. D1 over the 40. Crossing midfield. Still going and wrapped up around the 41-yard line.
A big run by D1.
Big
And
hit there.
Daniel White,
Red Hawks.
his first carry on the day. Only the third offensive play. And White is still
Look at this. Coach Hanover is pumped up right now.
taken down at the 43-yard line. It was Henry Gerbig and Titan Alissi, one of the captains, wrapping him up. And Adrian Merchant, I was watching on that play. He did an amazing job. He put his hands up as if the ball was coming for him, sold the DB, and the DB couldn't turn and see D1 to turn around and tackle him. And that got about 20 more yards.
Here goes D1 again.
Here's D1, and that time they wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. Or just around it.
Yeah, they read him like a book that time.
Yeah.
Still haven't been forced to throw the ball just yet.
Yeah, they're controlling the game on the offensive end when they've had the ball. That was only their fourth play.
Handoff will go to Jaden Bryan now.
And there he goes along the left side.
Ooh.
And trucking through Henry Gerbig and finally knocked out of bounds near the 28-yard line.
There's a flag back at the 37-yard line.
Could be an offensive hold.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on the offense. Way to lower the shoulder there, though, by Jaden Bryan. Hanover is not happy on the sideline. He needs to get calmed down.
It's going to be a hold on the offense.
He is screaming at the refs. Wants something for the head, maybe like a targeting call or something. That ref is going through it.
Yeah, he is.
Hanover letting them know.
So it's going to be coming back that big run, big physical run by Bryan.
Okay, I did know that.
Second down and 15 for the Red Hawks.
Second and 15 back, just under 9 minutes to play. Sevilla back in shotgun again. Chase McCoy right in front of him. And Sevilla ripped it over the middle, and it is
nice
caught
play.
by Adrian Merchant.
Great adjustment there by A.J. Merchant over the middle. Just a beautiful job.
Nice adjustment to the ball. It wasn't a rip from Sevilla. Didn't really get all of it on the throw, but He got it to the location, and that's what you got to do. When you have great receivers on the field, if they have the ball, if they get the ball near them, they're going to find a way to make a play on it. And that's what Sevilla did. Here's another run inside. D1 is forcing, and I think he's short.
You got to go for it here, though.
Yeah.
Offense is brewing. It's maybe a yard.
Seville coming over to get the play call. It definitely seems they're going to leave the offensive on. 4th and 1. Wonder, could we see a QB sneak here?
A little tush push action?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Definitely be smart. Seville's he's a big quarterback, just like Gutzik.
You know what I want to see right now? I want to see them give it to Keith. Let Keith go up the middle.
That would be very interesting. Not sure if
Big
it'd be
man
a smart
football.
play call, but there's 2 running backs back here. He's going to give it off.
First down.
Bryan, and
Jaden
he's got
Bryan.
more!
See you later.
First down. He's got his 2nd score of the day. Jumping through the offensive line, and once he got to that 2nd level, goodbye.
Come on. Trayvon Cole Jenkins. He's pumped up on the sideline. A big lead block. What a job. Let's go Redhawks. Am I right?
Second score for Jaden Bryan, making his mark on this one.
No, run scene on for that point.
And a 4th down and 1. You know they're stacking the box against this offense. He was right in there and just got through the front line and was gone after that. Nobody in the secondary can catch up to him. It's like he's faster with the football on him.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. After the game, of course.
Yeah, of course. Obviously. A little too close to go home just yet.
Yeah.
Field goal is good.
No, they gave him they gave
7.5, and Jaden Bryan.
They gave him the kick, right?
He is really putting his mark on this one. You wonder how T1 feels, you know. He's usually the superstar, and it's usually both of them.
Yeah. Not sure if the stream picked that one up, but you heard from the stands, keep your heads, keep your heads. That's something that they're going to have to do. By that he means keep your composure. You know, obviously everything has been going right for Hills East outside of that first drive. Just keep your composure, keep going, and it'll come out just the way you want it.
So offsetting penalties on the point after.
14-7.
Yeah, so as you were saying, they have to know how to deal with success. And play to win, not play to not lose. It's different. And not getting too cocky on the sideline and continuing to go.
12, 13, 14.
And Hills East's been great at that. And it all starts with the coaching by Alex Marsland and trickles all the way down to the players.
I was just gonna say because the refs said they wanted to do like 20 minute halftime. I told you
So kickoff is going to be coming from Noah Reinstein. Hills East rolling on offense, and their defense been pretty freaking good since the start of this one.
so yeah, if you want to, yeah, you could.
I need a job.
There you go. Get some steps in there.
I mean, definitely the offensive. The offense really starts, you see a lot. They have an offensive script coming into the game, and if they nail that offensive script, you're going to go down, you're going to score. So the Jets do that on Thursday Night Football a couple days ago, and the offense really didn't do much the rest of the night, and that's what Huntington's done so far. It was that amazing offensive drive, and it's really been zilch since then.
Shout out
Here's the
Zelch.
kickoff away. As
Oh,
here's
boy.
an opening run out across the 40. Speaking of Zelch, he is on the field for that.
Who was that?
He needs to chill. And it was Javion Henderson on the return, I'm pretty sure.
Man, he's quick.
Yeah, he is.
That was a very twitchy run there.
Yeah, their rushing attack's really similar. You know, I would say Hills East definitely has the upper hand on it. But Yasir Jones and Javion Henderson, they're really good. And they complement each other perfectly with the speed and the aggressiveness. and the pass in the ability in the receiving end of things. So 7.5 to go.
So you were on the chain of
So Gutsik's going to be in shotgun again at his own 42-yard line. Jones to his right, low snap, gets it, hands it off to Jones, and he's got nowhere to go.
Oh, ball came out at the end.
Did it, and Hillsy's motions as theirs.
Hold on.
And it is Hillsy's football. Waiting for the
Hold
official sign from the ref, but Hillsy's came out on the end with it. And
Oh man, they're gonna say Huntington has it
oh man, Akio Johnson
you
is not
kidding?
happy. That is a terrible call.
again.
Alex Marslin not happy about it on the side either. And oh man, I mean, how can you make that call so late? How can you know if he was down 20 seconds after?
Well, regardless, quick little shout out, Sebastian Thomas. What a play there! Just came through, blew that up. Great job.
Yeah, we talked about people having to step up without Dante Milano, and he definitely did right there. 2nd down and 10. Crowd into it here.
Stadium is shaking.
Gutzik getting into it.
Feeling the pressure.
Coming off the edge.
Oh,
He's
man.
blocked.
GP!
GP Nicolia
Turn me up, man.
in the Spidey sense of celebration.
Him and Alex.
And they are into it.
They're characters, man.
He came flying off the edge.
Yeah, Gusick has to be. I'm not sure who that player is.
He
But
got rocked.
you know that clip of the quarterback trying to snap it, but his hands are shaking?
Yeah.
That has to be what Gusick is feeling like right now.
Yeah, it is.
It's loud. It's shaky.
On the road, it's not too warm. No,
windy.
Gutzik here coming again. 3rd and 14 from zone 38. Dropping back to go. Firing over the middle, and it is over the head of Kamenstein. And incomplete.
Ryan Soto all over the defense there. Great job.
Soto hasn't made a huge impact on the offensive side, making up for it on defense right there with a huge breakup. Kamenstein, a bigger receiver, we said. He can go up and get it, but Soto was all over him.
Yeah, when
to
you
make
throw
sure he
those
couldn't.
jump balls, especially with this Hillsy's defense, a lot of their DBs, like you said before, they're receivers. Those jump balls, the receivers are used to them. Great job by Soto. His job's so easy there. Just get it out of the hands of Kamenstein. They're going to have to punt again.
Yeah, get your hand on that ball and make sure it's way out of the picture. So a punt coming again. And Hillsy's is going to get the ball out of halftime. So a little chance here. Keep on piling on. And the return, RJ's going to let it bounce. And it's going to take a Huntington bounce to the 24. RJ a bit confused because he was calling for a fair catch, it looked like, but Huntington got too close and he didn't feel comfortable still hauling it in. Nice job by Huntington there on the special teams. Getting involved, not making contact would have been a flag.
A little bit of a little bickering going on in the Hillsy sideline right now.
Yeah. Also on the Hillsy sideline, I see Lucas Martin.
Pittman and one of the assistant coaches need to be separated right now. Great to see Lucas coming back to support his former team. Obviously his brother on the team now, Sebastian Martin.
Yeah, here's a run again. D1 there. Yeah, Lucas Martin getting off his collegiate career at Stony Brook this year. And we know the impact he made on this offense. Talked about Hillsy's having to really change everything after him and Tyler Sanders left. And great to see they've successfully done it, and nice seeing him come back and support.
I think that's Solaire on the sideline too, Logan Solaire.
I think so. His back is turned though. Can't really see him, but you can see his big frame. Sevilla toss play out. Right, left side, D1 going nowhere there.
Couple yards short.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 5.
Where is Logan Soler going to college now?
I think he's at Nassau. Yeah, he's at Nassau. He is playing football there.
Yeah. I see him continue his career. He was
Yeah, very
great for this
successful
team.
here for the Redhawks.
Huge receiver. They built like DK Metcalf, really.
And he played like him, too.
Yeah, he did. Sevilla dropping a throw. 3rd down and 6. Pressure coming off the
nice
edge,
move.
and he's just going to have to eat it and go down. Huge defensive stop by the Huntington defense there.
They're going to have to come out to punt it.
Yeah. So Sevilla, we've seen whenever he's thrown today, he's had time to drop back and throw. And get an open look at it. They've really gotten pressure. That's the only time. Nice job. Flying off the edge. I didn't really see who it was. But Reinstein is going to boot it away. Punt is away. It's not a deep one. And it's going to take a bounce for Hills East. Rolling to the 37.
This doesn't look good. Huntington's going to have great field position here. I must say, although it's been very rowdy here on the Hills East side, the Huntington fans have showed out.
They have, yeah.
Look at those stands across the way.
Yeah.
They are packed.
They've even got people outside of the stands.
Yeah. So it goes without saying, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Gusick, as we've seen already. But I can't imagine Sevilla isn't feeling anything either.
Yeah. I'm interested to see with just over 3 minutes to play here, if when Gusick is dropping back to throw, if maybe they have an extra offensive lineman, maybe have one of the tight ends set the block instead of run a route to try and protect him and get a throw off, you know. I mean, when he's throwing, most of the time it's going to Kamenstein. So why not have one of the tight ends block for him and keep him able to go, trying to tie this game 3 minutes to play. He's slow giving off to Jones.
Nice move.
And Jones
boy.
down the sideline. He's got room. He is down to the 3. Looking like
Jones.
Le'Veon Bell there with the patience and vision, finding the hole and bursting through it.
Making something out of
On the left
nothing right
side.
there. East Islip takes down Northport in our out-of-town scoreboard. Score of 28-0.
Yeah, wow.
So
Yeah, this one's coming back.
I believe whoever wins this game will go on to play East Islip, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Hills East has beaten East Islip. East Islip beat Huntington. So that is definitely interesting, but both these teams got to focus on the task at hand.
Dang,
so-
they're pushing this all the way back.
Yeah, it was a holding call, so they're going to come all the way back to where they were and then move back 10 more yards.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that is a huge run by Jones, you know. It definitely looked weird on why he was taking so long to develop and how Hills East had everything covered, and then suddenly it was nothing.
Yeah,
It
most of
was-
the time, those plays that become something out of nothing, there is something going on in the back.
And it's wild. It's whether or not they call it. Kamenstein will come out right. Caleb Merchant is going to be on him again.
Merchant undersized going up against Kamenstein, but that hasn't been a problem today.
And another flag out.
I think someone
False
jumped.
start.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and 25.
Here we go. Here we
Really
go.
a drive killer.
Momentum's starting to shift again.
Yeah. Tony Keehee and Nico Job getting into it on the sideline together.
Red Hawk fans starting to get a little louder.
Yeah, 2:57, and they were trying. I mean, they were set up what at the 37 of Hills East with 3:06 to go, trying to score before half, and drives. It's going to take a miracle to even get a first down now.
Yeah, ball's all the way back at their own 44. So here we go. Gusick from the shotgun.
1st and 30, not 25.
Scoreboard won't go
Gusick
up much more.
Dropping down, firing over the middle, and it is caught by number 1 Henry Gerbig, the senior receiver. He's gonna get a couple of yards over the 50. Probably about 10.
It's still third and forever. Or second and forever. Sorry about that.
Second and 19, so a little more manageable. Or second and 21. Never mind.
Calculations.
But
Do I like the math and now to
Not necessarily manageable by any means.
yeah,
So we'll see. It's going to...
better than first and 30.
Yeah. Maybe if they had 6 downs, they would have been able to get it.
Yeah, maybe. See, they need a chunk play here. Try and get to third and manageable. And they're going to go outside to Jones, get him in space,
Ooh.
trucking through Soto. And Ryan Soto wrapping him up.
Yeah, it took the hit like a man.
Yeah.
Great
Take
job
him
there,
down.
Soto. Yeah.
So it's going to now be third in a while. And I wonder
Make some noise for your defense.
if I was the coach, if I was calling the play here, third and 14, I'd really get Kamenstein out one-on-one with Merchant, try and throw him up a deep ball, and I mean he's got the size advantage over Merchant. Maybe he'll come down with it or even get a pass interference.
Their kicker, Robbie Campbell. He's got a very strong leg. Maybe get this one into field goal range a little closer.
Yeah, I don't know about field goal range from here. It'd be 59 yards. I mean, I don't know if Brandon Aubrey's their kicker.
Oh, boy.
Gudzik is even going to get a throw off. He is. A dump to
Nice
Jones.
catch.
One-handed grab. And he's out of bounds at the 39.
Down and 12.
So, yeah, that play looked broken right away as pressure off that edge coming with a blitz, I'm pretty sure, on Gudzik.
What are they going to do here? Looks like Guzik's going to stay out there.
Huh. With a minute 15, I would just punt it and try and get him into a long field.
No, they're
Try
going
and
to take a
make
timeout.
Try and make it harder to score.
I guess maybe they're playing, they're going for it.
Now, although it may not be too bright of a decision, I think the Blue Devils are going to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not quite in field goal range, but it would be a very, very tough punt if they were to punt from back here.
I don't know. I mean, if you're punting from the 40, maybe you can get about. It's hard to really get in the perfect spot without a touchback. It's going to take a bounce, maybe
Yeah.
maybe try and get a 20-yard
Mike,
or so
I'm trying to
punt,
find out.
and just a minute 15, hope your defense can get you to half in a one-score game. But 4th and 13 is a while to go,
I know, right?
especially when the main person for this offense has been Jones, and it's not like you're going to line him up outside.
Yeah, he's been bottled up even when he does, run out outside.
Yeah, the only time really was on that
But I'll start with
off-timing miracle play for a touchdown
3 minutes of warm-up time.
to try and score, and they did.
But it came back.
Yeah. Or no, the
that
first
would be
play.
yes, you're
The
correct.
improvising play by Gudzik. So they are going to keep the offense out. It looks like. Or no, they're not. I don't see Gudzik. I think it's going to be a punt. It is. So R.J. Peters is back to receive it, and they're going to punt it away.
No D1 back there. Normally they have RJ and D1 back to receive.
Yeah, so Nixonville warming up with Adrian Merchant. We'll see if they can heat up their connection to end this first half. Punt is away, and it's a beauty. And it's going to take a wonderful bounce
man.
down at the 5-yard line. What a punt.
Terrible.
Down at the 5-yard line.
That is exactly what they needed to do. What a punt. Wow, with a minute 7 left. Not too many seconds left in this first half. And,
There's 67 seconds left in the first half.
isn't that interesting?
6-7.
Yeah. So it's going to be Red Hawk ball from their own 6-yard line where they're going to mark it.
So are you saying that there's 67 seconds left? The ball is at about their 6 or 7 yard line. And should they score, they might get about 6 or 7 points. Funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, let's get back to
All right,
the
let's
game.
get back to football, please. So Sevilla takes it, and he's going to give it to Brian outside. He's got 2 touchdowns. And now trying to make sure he doesn't go backwards.
Yeah, maybe got back to the line there.
And no timeouts being called here. Yeah.
Keep feeding it, though. Jaden Bryan has broken out. Both of his scores have been rather long plays, over 20-yard runs.
Yeah. With a running offense, I don't really see how they're going to go down and score before half unless, get a big breakout of speed, which you can't rule that out. But
nothing to force here as they get the ball back at
half.
halftime.
Hope you can get a big run. If you can't, go into half of the lead, get in the football. Sevilla standing in his own end zone. Takes the snap, hands it off, D1, cutting back, or Jaden Bryan, and there he goes. Whoa!
Right, a little
Probably
more
ran
breathing
about
room.
50 yards, but just kept zigzagging. And that is going to send us to halftime. 14-7, Hills East leads. It's been a physical, low-scoring match so far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hunter Ashmetter and Sean Caden. See you then. One more point you have, Sean?
This is Hunter Javelin sitting down with Coach Marsland to discuss this upcoming playoff game. First of all, congrats on making it this far, and thank you for coming to sit down with me this morning.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Huntington beat you guys. You need to do better to come out on top this time.
Well, we played on week 1, and you're never the team you are week 1 that you are week 10. And we just need to, we really need to focus on ourselves and remain disciplined and just do our job. I guess we started a slogan that is us versus ourselves. So if we don't beat ourselves and we handle business and do what we have to do, we should be good. When we played them the last time, injuries are part of the game, but we had 6 starters out when we played week 1, and we definitely didn't have an identity as a team. I think we have formulated that now that we came back and we have everyone healthy. So I think that they'll see a different team than they saw week 1.
The 3 running back attack, D1, Jaden Bryan, and Tony Keehee, have been dominant so far in the postseason. Going into the game, do you have a set plan on how to use them, or do you just go with the hot hand?
We have a plan. That's a part of it. That's what we do during the week. But all 3, the hot hand is all 3 of them, and it's everybody. Everybody's contributing. The offensive line is doing an amazing job. The H-backs, they're doing a great job as well. Tight ends, receivers are blocking well now. It's something we cleaned up. And between all 3 of them could go the distance. So there's no really set plan. But sometimes those 3 players can make the coach look very well. So.
Definitely. Jacob Guzik and Yasir Jones had success throughout the whole year. How do you plan to slow them down tomorrow?
Well, I believe our defense is getting better and better. I know with this being Coach Pittman's first year with the guys, that's another thing that impacted the score in week 1 and 2. We were still trying to learn the defense, and even for me, I've been with the same defensive coordinator for a couple of years now. So having a new one, I'm still trying to learn each other. So the kids learning the defense is the key, and I think that they have bought in completely, and this defense takes a full buy-in. And the kids have, so we're going to do our best to stop Huntington and their offense, and we're going to put together, we always say stack good days. So, we're going to stack good plays and just do our job each play that we are on the field.
What added challenges do you have from facing a team twice in the same year?
It's the same. It's hard to beat a good team twice, so I guess that we have that in our favor because I believe that we are established ourselves as a good team. But, who they were in week 1 is not going to be the same that they are in week 10 as well. So knowing the personnel, I guess, could be some type of, something you could take from the game. But at the end of the day, this is going to come down to, the X's and O's throughout the week. And it's going to come down to the players and who wants it more and who does the right thing and who remains disciplined during the game. It's going to come out with the W.
What message are you giving to your team before pregame tomorrow?
Have fun. Enjoy this. This is, for some of them, the seniors, it's high school football, is coming to an end eventually, whether it be this week, which we don't plan on it being, or it be 3 weeks from now. So just enjoy the moment, enjoy each other, and cherish the moment. Also, remain disciplined, remain focused, and just do your job. And pretty much the goal is after we lost in the LIC last year, is to get back there. So, but getting back there means doing the right thing to get there. So this is just one more step in the right direction. And we just have to execute and get things done during the game.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem.
This is Hunter Javelin sitting down with Coach Marcelin to discuss this upcoming playoff game. First of all, congrats on making it this far, and thank you for coming to sit down with me this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Huntington beat you guys. You need to do better to come out on top this time.
Well, we played on week 1, and you're never the team you are week 1 that you are week 10. And we just need to, we really need to focus on ourselves and remain disciplined and just do our job. I guess we started a slogan that is us versus ourselves. So if we don't beat ourselves and we handle business and do what we have to do, we should be good. When we played them the last time, injuries are part of the game, but we had 6 starters out when we played week 1, and we definitely didn't have an identity as a team. I think we have formulated that now that we came back and we have everyone healthy. So I think they'll see a different team than they saw week 1.
The 3 running back attack, D1, Jaden Bryan, and Tony Keehee, have been dominant so far in the postseason. Going into the game, do you have a set plan on how to use them, or do you just go with the hot hand?
We have a plan. That's a part of it. That's what we do during the week. But all 3, the hot hand is all 3 of them, and it's everybody. Everybody's contributing. The offensive line is doing an amazing job. The H-backs, they're doing a great job as well. Tight ends, receivers are blocking well now. That's something we cleaned up. And between all 3 of them could go the distance. So there's no really set plan. But sometimes those 3 players can make the coach look very well. So.
Definitely. Jacob Guzik and Yasir Jones had success throughout the whole year. How do you plan to slow them down tomorrow?
Well, I believe our defense is getting better and better. I know with this being Coach Pittman's first year with the guys, that's another thing that impacted the score in week 1 and 2. We were still trying to learn the defense, and even for me, I've been with the same defensive coordinator for a couple of years now. So having a new one, I'm still trying to learn each other. So the kids learning the defense is the key, and I think that they have bought in completely. And this defense takes a full buy-in. And the kids have. So, we're going to do our best to stop Huntington and their offense, and we're going to put together, we always say stack good days. So, we're going to stack good plays and just do our job each play that we are on the field.
What added challenges do you have from facing a team twice in the same year?
It's the same. It's hard to beat a good team twice. So I guess that we have that in our favor because I believe that we are established ourselves as a good team. But, who they were in week 1 is not going to be the same that they are in week 10 as well. So knowing the personnel, I guess, could be some type of, something you could take from the game. But at the end of the day, this is going to come down to, the X's and O's throughout the week. And it's going to come down to the players and who wants it more and who does the right thing and who remains disciplined during the game. It's going to come out with the W.
What message are you giving to your team before pregame tomorrow?
Have fun. Enjoy this. This is, for some of them, the seniors, this high school football, is coming to an end eventually, whether it be this week, which we don't plan on it being, or it be 3 weeks from now. So just enjoy the moment, enjoy each other, and cherish the moment. Also, remain disciplined, remain focused, and just do your job. And pretty much the goal is, after we lost in the LIC last year, is to get back there. So, but getting back there means doing the right thing to get there. So this is just one more step in the right direction. And we just have to execute and get things done.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow.
No problem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of football here at Hills East. And it's 14-7 lead for the Red Hawks. Hunter Aschenbrenner alongside Sean Caden with you, and Zachary Snow on our scoreboard, and Hunter Javelin on our PA system with his outstanding freshman brother Jordan Javelin on the camera.
Safe to say it's been a very successful first half for the Red Hawks, huh? Obviously, Jaden Bryant, 5 carries, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns so far. D1, 5 carries for 50 yards. The ground game has been it all.
Yeah, for the most part, they've held Yasir Jones intact on the ground. And that was key for this defense.
Oh, boy.
Here's a run
Solid
out
return.
across the 40, and the Hills East offense will take the field. So, yeah, the Hills East offense has really relied on the run game as we expected with Jaden Bryan and D1. And when it's passing, it has been Adrian Merchant, who I remember had a reception, and not much else. You know, they didn't have a lot of offensive time in that first half. The final possession where they were trying to go and extend the lead got stopped right away and on a sack to end it.
Yeah, that was probably their longest drive of the game.
Yeah. So for Huntington, as I said with Yasir Jones, he's been held and tackled 29 yards on the ground. Sevilla tosses out D1, bursting through speed, and he gets about 8 yards to around the 50.
Second and very short now.
So Jones only 29 yards, as I said, on 11 carries. But he had the 37 yards receiving and that incredible touchdown by Gutzik, who had a very strong first half, 9 for 12, 77 yards, and the improvising touchdown where he rolled out, extended the play, where it looked like it was broken. And he found Yasir Jones on a dump-off, and he made 2 men miss and strolled into the end zone for the opening score. Hasn't been a lot since, though. Hills East, 2 men motioning over.
Same play as last time.
And McCoy. Sevilla taking the deep shot down the right sideline.
Open.
It is
Got him!
What
AJ.
goes up must come down. Touchdown, Adrian Merchant.
AJ, just great job there. Blew right past the defender, a whole lot of separation. And as you said, what goes up must come down. A beautiful catch. And Hills East extends their lead.
What a throw. Nick Sevilla, we have not seen him unleash that arm a lot today, but he has it when he needs it. Didn't even need it. He just took a deep shot. You know, it was in a second and short situation. They have the opportunity to do that, and he's pumped up with his offense on the side there.
Yeah, he is showing a whole lot of emotion right now.
Feinstein's kick is up and good. Red Hawks lead 21-7.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it was about a 51 or 2-yard touchdown on a perfect throw. It was about 35 yards through the air for Sevilla. Sorry, we're having some audio issues right now. We're going to get that figured out for you. So Sevilla, that 52-yard or around there touchdown on a deep bomb down the right sideline to Adrian Merchant, who's got a couple receptions today. We saw Jack Kamenstein, the receiver that we've talked about a lot for Huntington, was out there trying to make a play on the ball, and he's outran it, and it just fell right into the arms of Merchant. And a huge start to the second half here. Already 21-7.
Looks like the cheerleaders are doing push-ups to celebrate those points. Waiting on the kickoff. Here we go. Oh,
And that
boy.
one, oh no!
Hilsey's
And it's
has
going to be
it.
Hilsey's ball!
Oh, wow.
Wow!
How does that
What a play!
How does that happen? Oh, my.
Oh!
Everybody's going nuts.
On special teams, Hilsey's clicking. I don't know if it was intentional.
It didn't look like it.
He fired it right off the defender, though.
Yeah, nailed off his back and just recovered.
That was nuts. First
Bounced
down,
to
Red
the
Hawks. Let's
Perfect
go.
bounce right back to the Red Hawk. And now they have a chance to run it up here.
He just drilled the guy in the
Already up 2 scores.
This doesn't have it.
And here's a run for White. Gain of 4 on the inside zone. So Hilsey's coming out of half, firing. So yeah, it is marked down as an onside kick.
That's crazy. I
It
can't
was
imagine the
recovered.
disarray that the Blue Devils are going through right now on the sideline.
Not sure who recovered it, but what a play by Noah Reinstein. He's had an amazing junior year. Kicking the ball as D1 out on the right side, making 2 men miss and spinning down what will be a Red Hawk first down. Yeah, back Noah Reinstein, number 6 kicker in the county. 2 field goals only in the year, but 35-point afters. He's nailed. He's been great all year and a weapon for this team, you know. That point after, you know, it holds up. You know, they score 35 points. That's 7 touchdowns or five touchdowns. That's 5 less points. You only score 30 points in a game. Some of the games they might lose. As Sevilla. Now here's a give out and D1 around the 30 and bumped out of bounds.
Something that I noticed on that big touchdown play to AJ, they had those 2 men in motion just like last time. They had D1 and Chase. Oh, I think it was Tony and
It was
Chase.
Tony Keehee and Chase, yeah.
They went in motion, wound up on the right side of the line. They were in that same exact formation the play before, and they pitched it to D1. So maybe the defense was expecting a handoff, but then they threw it deep, and obviously AJ took it to the crib.
Yeah, and a perfect bomb. Great deep ball. In what will be his final home game. He's had an amazing career as the varsity quarterback here. Sevilla and a run play left. Jaden Bryan, he's got speed. We know it. Moving left side, and he's going to pick up another Red Hawk first down.
Yeah, as you were saying before, Nick, what a career he's had so far for the Red Hawks. Obviously, his 2 years on varsity as a starting quarterback. He had big shoes to fill coming into his junior year, as Jordan Heyman, the senior, had graduated the year before. Sorry. But Nick is also a multi-sport athlete. He's an awesome wrestler, one of the best on the island.
Yeah. So as we've heard, D1 and Jaden Bryan, they've been compared to Gibbs and Montgomery, but Hilsey's really kind of used them a bit different. You know, as I see, in my opinion, it feels that the Lions usually they commit to one back on like a specific situation.
Oh boy.
And Hilsey's really just keeps it going no matter what as D1 moves up for a couple yards. And an injury for Huntington. Oh, never mind. He's going to get up just a bit slow. So, yeah, as I was saying, it feels like the Lions really commit to either Gibbs or Montgomery on, like, say, a specific situation. It feels like Hills East they'll go with anyone at any point, and they feel comfortable with both of them, and it really opens up their offense.
So here we go now, 2nd and 6.
From the 16-yard line, looking to punch it in and make it a 3-score game. And that could be really a death sentence for Huntington.
Yeah, really lay down the hammer should they get a score here.
So, yeah, as you might have heard during the halftime interview with Coach Marcelin, talk about it after, is Jaden Bryan moving up around the 10. falling forward. We'll see if that's enough for a first. And he said, really, it's hard to beat a good team twice. That's what they were saying about how they would be able to win today. And Hillsies has the upper hand with that. Huntington already beat them. And, you know, when you win, do you really feel you need to make many adjustments? But when you lose, you do. And Hillsies has come out much stronger than the season opener. And they're looking to start running away with it here.
3rd and short.
2 backs left. Now D1's going to go right.
Oh,
Jaden
boy.
Bryan up the
There's
middle.
number 3.
Untouched. 3rd touchdown of the night.
So it's going to be a hat trick for JB here in his sophomore year. What a great game, as this game has been completely blown open by the Redhawks. They now lead at 27-7. Shortly, hopefully it could be 28-7.
Yeah.
What a game. Everything's clicking for the Redhawks in the
he's
second half.
3 straight games with 3 touchdowns for Jaden Bryan. 9 touchdowns in his last 3 games. That is just unreal. He had 3 touchdowns go along with 194 yards versus Comac to end the year and the regular season. Last week, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns against Smithtown. And if I'm not wrong, that should have gotten him over 100 with his 3rd touchdown for Hillsies today.
Look at this kid, Jaden Bryan, all the composure in the world on the sideline right now. He has been here before. He's done this before. This is nothing new for Jaden Bryan. Remember the name, folks, Jaden Bryan.
Yeah, only a sophomore. And
He's
as
gonna-
D1's
he's a
going to
stud.
move on to college after this one, he's going to be the #1 back by far.
Yeah, with Tony, he's definitely not going to, he's going to be a factor regardless.
Yeah, he hasn't been a lot today. It's been more off the ball. We saw the motioning with him and Chase. But really just, they play off each other. They feed off each other's energy. No one's cocky in that running back room. They want to see each other succeed, and it's worked out perfectly.
Still waiting on a kickoff. Obviously, a lot of momentum going on the kickoffs right now. Hillsies was able to capitalize on that onside kick. We'll see. I think it might be slightly too early to put in some of the guys that don't really play as much. But it's certainly trending in that way. Could see Evan Axelrod get some minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a strong season. You know, whenever I talk to him throughout the week, he feels really confident.
Sorry about that little static.
Yeah, it's been picking up a bit in the second half. Hoping to limit that. And Reinstein will boot it away. This time it's another squibber, not an onside kick. And recovered by Huntington, as they like saying that, and dropped to the ground is Xavion McCoy. And McCoy is gonna set up.
It's kind of been flip-flop from what you're saying before. No, obviously in the first half it was all Huntington in terms of possession and time of possession, but here in the second half, Hills East has really had the ball for most of the time. We continue to get some static energy going on right now.
Yeah.
Try to get that figured out.
Unfortunate.
So here we go, first down for Gusick, taking his first snaps of the second half.
Here's a run left side again. It's Henderson.
Oh, boy.
Knocked to the ground. Number 7, RJ Peters. And
Uh-oh. RJ's down. RJ's not moving.
slow to get up.
Hold on.
I think he's just cramping.
That was scary for a second.
Yeah, very scary. It wasn't moving. Do not like seeing, especially after he popped up. You know,
Yeah, they're stretching that right leg out right now.
yeah.
They always tell you go down as soon as you feel something wrong, but that was scary for a second.
He wasn't moving and popped up and went right down, you know. We've seen that across sports and it is very scary. Everyone taking a knee.
Might be a little bit more than cramping on that right leg.
Oh no. We'll take a break. So we're back.
RJ's still getting attention on the sideline, stretching out that right knee, it looks like.
Yeah, his hands are at his head, so we'll keep it up to. Here's a hook and ladder play.
Wow.
Yasir Jones, and goodbye. Second touchdown of the day for Jones. Whoa, that was a play call, right?
Yeah, wow. Executed it perfectly, though. Wow. Very nice job there by Kamenstein, Jones, and Gusick. The 3 main guys.
Yeah, Yasir Jones. That was a beautiful play call. Why did they take so long to pull that out of the book?
Well, now Huntington's probably going to be expecting it. I mean, Hillsy is going to be expecting it maybe a little bit more.
RJ up and walking on the sideline with a bit of a limp.
He's got tape around his leg now.
Yeah, they were putting icy hot on it. It looked like he's going to walk over to the table, it seems.
Campbell
He's
nails
all
the
right.
extra point.
Looked
That'll
like-
cut the lead in half.
Yeah. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was. Well, it's kind of been a little more mellow after that RJ injury, but that was
Yeah.
an awesome play.
Yeah, hook and ladder set up really was just like a backdoor cut in basketball. Someone was standing with it and just tossed it, and he was gone. And now a 28-14 game. Hillsy's huge offensive possession coming up. Can they strike back and add on again? We're going to see.
And it goes without saying, Dante Milano, he's done for today.
Yeah, really sad injury. He's on the sideline, I'm pretty sure. I don't see him, but I would assume he is. Really just super sad, you know. He's a senior. And had a great career. He's had to battle through injuries, which is it's just sad.
But he hasn't let them affect him, and that's what's been the biggest thing
No,
for
and
him.
he's played through it. He's tough, and you hate to see him suffer one that he can't play through. Which we don't know the full extent of the injury, but seeing his pads went off right away, splint goes on, his arm was in a sling. Yeah, in a sling. You know, really. It's really not.
Ooh, squib kick here.
Someone just popped up. in the
Whoa,
air.
that's a late hit.
Yeah, it is.
No flag?
It was a high pop.
Oh, there it is.
Finally.
He called a fair catch, and then there was a hit. So thank God. It was a late flag.
Yeah. I keep seeing Coach Alex Marcelin. His shoes really pop out.
Yeah, man, they look like flags.
Yeah. He's a walking flag. So first down is going to come for Hills East. Good field position again. We'll see exactly where they place it. It's going to be at
they're
the
waving off the flag.
38, so they pick it up, yeah. It's be at their own 38-yard line.
What? That is awful. How is that not a penalty?
I don't know.
So
So first down is going to come for Hills East. Good field position again. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties on our end. So Sevilla is going to be back in shotgun from the 38. So yeah, I mean, it should have been a flag, but if you're Hills East, you really, it kind of helps when it's not. Gives more time to chew the clock. As here's
Here
Jaden
goes
Bryan
JB.
looking for number 4.
See ya.
And oh yeah.
Uh-oh, whoa.
Oh wow, and no catching him. Jaden Bryan, 62 yards. See ya.
Jeez. He is unreal. Unreal. Jaden Bryan.
My word. Unreal.
I think I could tell you who the athlete of the week's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. But
Fans are really getting into it now.
yeah,
Some
they are
dancing going
showing off
on.
moves right in front of us.
Little sprinkler action there.
Yeah.
And obviously, it goes without saying that big run was really facilitated by the O-line and those blocking. They keep winning the trenches, just like we said before. It was like a main point made by everyone, by the coaches, by the players, by the reporters like us, that winning the trenches is the most important thing when it comes to scoring.
Yeah. Nick Sevilla just started Cam Warding toward the other sideline.
I mean,
He's feeling confident, as he should. He's played an amazing game.
fans are
Crowds-
getting into the jumping
Yeah, it's the
jack.
Jumping Jacks. Final home game of this season. It's been another great one. This program built by Alex Marsland is thriving and continuing to go. The Marsland brothers have taken the Hills East sports to another level.
The Red Hawk culture just, it's really brewing right now.
Yeah. They play as a team. They root for each other. You know, I was watching that sideline as Brian was soaring into the end zone.
Everyone was running with him.
Everyone getting into it. You'd think it was like a walk-off touchdown instead of a touchdown making a 21-point game. Everybody into it. It is awesome.
I mean, I'm not sure if we said it before, but this game obviously has a lot riding on it. It's playoff football after all. It's win or go home. Everything up to this point doesn't matter. But
Nothing matters up to this point.
they
throws.
met back in week 1, and it was a very physical game. It was a little bit of a hostile kind of meeting between the two.
Yeah, Brody Pleasance and Adonis Owen just hit the Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo
Ooh,
on the field.
I
there
like
with
it.
the
I like it.
headbutt. So every single one on this team plays together.
It's a family.
It's not individual, it's a team. They fully embody there's no I in team. And that is, it's all the culture, the leaders on this team that has built it from the ground up, and they're thriving as they're going to likely move on as long as they can hold on through the last 18 or so minutes. As here's a run on the kickoff after, and slam to the ground by
Alex.
Floropoulos. I don't really agree with that being a flag.
That's not great. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, the whistle wasn't blown.
Big hit from Alex, though.
Or I think it was a horse collar tackle.
Come
Which
on.
then that makes sense. I was thinking unnecessary roughness.
I don't think that was a horse collar.
And it looked a bit. It was close, but refs have a better view of it than we do.
Wait, I think they called it on the receiving team. I don't know. Either way, it's 1st and 10 from their own 26 for the Blue Devils. Led out by Jacob Gusick. How long until we see some of the coaches getting in on the jumping jacks?
Maybe the 4th quarter if this league grows even more. As Dr. Eric Seeley is in the house. As Gusick taking a shot. What a throw! And almost. Man. What a catch. He wants pass interference. Not going to get it.
Caleb Merchant again.
What a throw down the sideline.
What a day for him.
He was looking for Kamenstein on a great throw.
Caleb was awesome down the line there.
Yeah, he's played outstanding coverage down the sideline, despite the size disadvantage that he's playing with. .31 or 21-point game. Jump the gun there. 2nd and 10 from the 26 one for Gusick. Yeah, and with a team built on the run, they're not going to be able to rely on it with 6 minutes remaining. Well, here's a run inside to Henderson.
They're going to milk out as much as they can out of the run, though.
That's
5.5 minutes left in this quarter.
Nope. Achilles has some food on the sideline.
Huh, does he? Yeah, he does.
Having a little meal for the team.
Gusick drops, looking to throw, fires over the middle. He's got. He dropped it. Chase North drop, man. That's definitely ironic. His name's North Drop.
It's North Drop.
Pronounced North Drop. Yeah, and that was a beautiful throw from Gusick. And you got to make plays for your quarterback.
Yeah, he had a lot of open field ahead of him.
It's back-to-back darts from him down the sideline to Kamenstein. Just beautiful coverage. Couldn't really, not his fault, not anyone's fault.
I think that was Soto in the coverage on that one, right?
I'm not even sure if it was. You can't really apply two coverage. Just Chase Northrop's got to haul that in.
Fourth and 6. They should probably go for it here. You got nothing to lose. Obviously not great field position, but you're down 21. Take any shots you can.
Yeah. It's not that far. 4th and 6. You got a quarterback who's he's putting good throws on.
Yeah, he's been gelling today.
Seeing the defense well. He was not sure what the stats are looking at right now. But into half, he was 9 for 12, 77 yards, a touchdown. And, yeah, I mean, he got 2 touchdowns now, we know. Not sure who the second one goes to. Does it go to the hook and ladder? Or does it go to the running back Jones or the one who tossed it to him?
I would say it goes to Jones.
Think so? Might go to both. Maybe half and half. Jones has a touchdown and a half today. So 5:08 remaining.
Out there. They're going to go for it.
Yeah. Jones is not in the backfield with him. Is he at the top of the screen? Or top of the field?
Cavenstein's up there.
I think right next to him is Jones.
Yeah.
Dropping a throw, firing over the middle. It is caught. Nice catch. That is going to be enough.
That's Kamenstein.
Kamenstein
out of the
down
slot.
there.
Nice play.
He does everything. Playing out of the slot, playing out wide. He can be the X. He can be the Y. He can be the slot. He does everything as a receiver. He's talented, and he's been limited a lot because of the defense by Hills East playing together.
Yeah, great day from the Red Hawk defense.
Dropping, and another reverse play. Back to Gutzik. Flea flicker.
Oh,
throwing
boy.
it deep. Got Kamenstein.
Nope.
Nobody there.
Again, Kamenstein just over his head, and he's looking for a flag again. That was clean. There was nothing wrong with that one.
Just missed him by about 2 or 3 feet, just in front. If he was able to drop that into the bucket, he might still be running.
No, they'd probably send out the field goal unit. Sorry.
RJ Peters back in the game, as we can see on the coverage there. Wasn't really amazing coverage, just missed on the throw by Gutzik. Second down coming up.
Looks like he's got a big wrap on his knee.
Yeah,
a
credit
slight
to him
limp,
playing.
too.
It's a tough group of guys here. Gutzik gonna hand it off to Jones, and he's gonna get a couple.
I'm not sure why they're pushing Peters to play right now. You're up by 3 scores. I mean, you'd rather keep your superstar safe, but, to each their own.
Yeah. Coming off the field, Alex Floropoulos. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now. I like the aggressiveness that Huntington has played with here in the second half. Letting Gutzik rip it, and he's been good. And just their defense hasn't been able to stop Jaden Bryan. As here's a run over. Struck down there is Henderson. And 4th down coming up.
Clock continues to run now. Just about 3.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
So 3:08 left in the 3rd. Here we go. 4th down and 2. Gutzik outside. Got Henderson. Cuts upfield. He's got a first and more over midfield. So there's a first down for Henderson.
This game's not over yet.
No, it is not.
Keep your heads. Come on.
Yeah. Alex Floropoulos coming back on the field with Jake Pagliaro.
Jaden Bryan will take a seat here.
He deserves it.
He's had a great day. Both sides of the ball.
Sides, as per usual. He's just consistent. As 1st down and 10 coming, 2:30 to go. Time is ticking, but they got time. I think they'll get 3 more possessions, or 2 more after this. And the ball is out! And recovered by Ryan Soto.
There we go.
That's Hillsy's football, and that can't have that when you're down 21 if you're trying to come back.
Dang.
Ryan Soto falling on it. And if he could have kept his footing, could have been still going down the sideline and could have been 42-14. But
second fumble of the day.
Yeah. The second one that was actually called, or first one that was actually called.
Yeah, they recovered it, didn't they?
Yeah. So Ryan Soto having a great day on defense. Nick Sevilla back out there, 35-14.
No Jaden Bryan right now. He's on the
sideline. See, so right now they're rolling with D1. 2:20 remaining. And handoff to White. Bouncing around and barreling over the 50. So we'll see. 21-point game. You wonder.
Number 75. That's a big boy.
Yeah. And I wonder if Hillsies keeps blowing up this lead, if we could see Vincent Bancouli come in.
Yeah, he's the number 2 quarterback on this Hillsies team.
Yeah, played. His best game of the year was against North Babylon when Hillsies won 35-21. Came in, went 3 for 4 passing, threw a touchdown, and also had 9 tackles with an interception and a fumble force on defense.
Yeah, that's a big day.
Yeah. As Sevilla now, 2nd down and 6. Looking right to his OC. Hands it, Jaden Bryan. There he goes again. This time they can wrap him down. We'll see. Maybe I think he's probably approaching around 200 yards.
Yeah, he has to be getting close. Oh, Zelch is going out
There
there.
goes Zelch. R.J. Peters coming out. I'm sure that has something to do with his
No.
knee.
Zelch's real name, Jaden Webb. But, you know, he's kind of a different player when he gets on that field.
Yeah.
Sort of like 9
Yeah.
of the Vikings.
It's like Alex versus A-Rod, it's Webb versus Zelch.
Yeah. Maybe a little Weapon X action there.
Yeah, 9's a different story, though.
So here we go. 3rd and 3. Clock runs under 50 seconds. Handoff will go to D1.
Outside, left side.
Ooh, staying
Make it
up.
2-man miss. Barreling through, trucking, and down with a first down and a lot more.
Nice block there by Zelch on the far side.
Yeah, Zelch making his impact felt immediately.
I'd say they're probably about a score away from seeing Vin get in there under center. Maybe a few handoffs to Tony.
JV coach Brad McCoy coaching up Ryan Soto on the sideline. He's got a great relationship with these players. They love him.
First year coach for the Red Hawks, but he's made his impact.
Yeah. D1 again. He's got vision. He's got a lot of room to go.
That is a
Left
huge
side. There he
hole.
goes. Goodbye. D1's on the board. At the buzzer of the 3rd quarter. And
Wow.
whoa. An inside zone run to the right. Cutting it back left side with outstanding vision. And you know the burst he has. He's gone right then. And it is 41-14 through 3. As Zelch is pumped up.
Tell him, Zelch.
Through 3 quarters, Jaden Bryan, D1, Nick Sevilla, Adrian Merchant, the stars for this offense, pitching a perfect game.
Wrong sport, but all right.
Extra point is perfect from Reinstein. We are through 3, 42-14. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. A bit of a switch in the booth here. Sean Caden, great job today. His link has come. He's gonna be done for the day, and Zach Snow is gonna step into the booth. 42-14. This one's blown up, and Redhawks rolling through 3.
100% Hunter.
Yeah, Reinstein kick, and that one goes all the way back to the 10. It's going to be ran out and trying to cross the field for Huntington. There he goes, up across the 35, down to the 39 is number 7, Titan Alissi.
Alissi has some speed, and he's a 12th grader.
Yeah, Alissi, one of the captains, as we said earlier. He's a senior. He's a leader for this team. You know, it's got to hurt him not being able to lead their team to victory. Him, Frankie Algieri, Ethan Lawless, the three captains here for this team. Yeah, they haven't led enough. I mean, had a great season, 7-2, 3 seed. Well, two teams they lost to were Northport and East Islip. But everyone else, they beat Hills East. And being able to come here again, you know they felt confident and felt that they're built for this. They've played these games before. And will be able to do it again. They've gotten smoked today.
Definitely.
When the game over, play that Master P. Master P. All right.
First down, Blue Devils.
You guys know that.
What is it?
So most likely, the Red Hawks will go ahead and face East Islip in the Suffolk County Championship. Pressure back.
Gutzik is dropped and wrapped up. Who was it? It was Sebastian Damas. All over it.
Damas is making his name known this year.
He's had a great game earlier. We know they had to step up without Milano, and he's came in. He plays usually, but you know everyone's responsibility goes up when one of your brothers, one of your teammates goes out. You want to play for him. You want to play together and honor him, and they've done that. That D-line since the start of this game has been spectacular. They've really, I mean, they got dominated to start, but ever since, beside that one hook and ladder, this defense has been stout.
Definitely.
Dropping back to throw is Gutzik, and he's going to unheave it again. Up and picked off. Peters crossing across the 40 to the 30, reversing field, cutting back, breaking tackles. RJ's got one man to beat, and he's crushed at the 19. Popped up, though. RJ Peters has everyone going crazy here.
RJ Peters, what a play there. As it looks to be an unsportsmanlike conduct going to be against the Red Hawks.
Flying over, and him and Adrian Merchant embracing each other. RJ Peters, you saw that injury earlier. Thought it could have been more serious. His energy was low. He left, and they scored that touchdown. And now with what should be the dagger today. And wow, what a play. Turning his body, it wasn't right to him. He had to shift his body over, turn his back, really twist, and made an incredible play on the football. And now Hillsy set up again to go and score even more.
So the penalty is counteracted, so there will be no flags on the play. But you also got to remember, this can be anyone's game any day of the week.
Yeah, here's Tony Keehee on a run a couple yards. His first one of the day. He's been more involved off the ball in pre-snap motions. Nice run there of a couple, but it's going to be backed up.
In a game that's became a rivalry in the last couple of years.
Yeah, they know each other well and have definitely showed up. So if I'm not wrong, they're going to move on to Hofstra after this, or Stony Brook. So they are going to go to Stony Brook. It was between one of the two. And they're going to play East Islip as Dante Milano we see on the sideline here. walking with that sling on.
And then most likely, I believe, the LIC is at Stony Brook this year.
And somebody looks down for Huntington. And this doesn't look great. It is number 75, Eric Anariba, getting looked at. Thanks. So, an injury there. Doesn't look great. Everyone on a knee for Huntington. And Eric Anariba, the offensive lineman, the junior, has been, he leads that line. Hope he's alright. Yeah. Thanks for him to get up. And he's going to walk off to the sideline. Just want to take this time in between to shout out everyone in our club, especially the ones not here today. Jake Braverman, watching in Madrid, I've heard. Shout out to him. He's devoted to this club, even across the world. Sean Caden did a great job with me today. Hunter Javelin on PA. He's awesome. He's a great boy. And now I'm hearing a switch on the PA with Sean Caden coming on. Uh-oh. Bit of a switcheroony.
Pressure back.
Here's Tony Cahey moving for a couple. On 3rd down and 23. He's going to move for a couple yards, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Or a 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 20. It was 2nd and 23. My apologies. I beg your finest pardon. So 8:50 remains. The vibes on the Hills East sideline are high.
This game really got out of hand towards, really, after half.
Am I good?
Timeout on the Red Hawks.
Timeout Red Hawks.
Sorry about that. And Zelch Sevilla off to Cahey. Tony Cahey moving over to 35. Still going and down to the 30. Looked like Travion Henderson's touchdown on Thursday night. Just everyone still pushing. In a 42-14 game. That embodies everything we've talked about with the culture. Game's never over until that clock hits 3 zeros.
This game's definitely gotten out of hand as of lately.
Yeah, now Hillsy's just running down that clock. Okay, he outside on a toss from Sevilla. There he goes. Left side, still going a stiff arm. And he's losing people.
Tony Cahill has definitely been a key part for the Red Hawks so far.
Okay, he getting his first opportunities this drive today. Over Comac in the regular season finale. We talked about Jaden Bryant and D1. Almost 200 yards apiece, 3 touchdowns to 2 touchdowns, both of them. Cahill also added a touchdown. And they were, I'm pretty sure, they were your three athletes of the week from Hillsy Sports News on Instagram. Want to go make sure you follow. And Zelch is in the game. Attaboy, Zelch. So it's going to be Huntington football. I'm going to give up the middle of Yasir Jones. Volume has definitely gotten lower here. Jones, he's had an amazing season, nothing to be ashamed about, but great players take losses on themselves. I'm sure he's going to do that. So Zelch in the game, playing corner. Attaboy, Zelch. So second down coming. And it's gonna be Gusick firing it, and Kamenstein's got it. Falling forward. And it's going to be a first down.
12 yards, it's first down.
Six and a half left. Clock keeps on ticking. Gusick will be in the shotgun again. Hands it to Jones, and he's blown up. And haven't seen him, like Jaden Bryant or D1, be able to break that big run and get out in space. Front seven for Hills, he's playing a heck of a game.
Definitely Hunter. So as of now, it looks like the Red Hawks will move on and play East Islip in the Suffolk County Championship.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a strong presence of Hills East fans there out at Stony Brook. It's going to be Sean Caden and Hunter Javelin on the broadcast. Look out for that. That's going to be a good one. Not Jim Nance, though. As here's a run up the middle, and there's a big one. Oh, whoa, he's gone. Titan Alissi. And he just went, whoa.
58-yard touchdown.
Hello. And just bursting through the left side of the defense. In within the tackles. That's interesting. Haven't seen Yasir Jones been able to do that all day. But one of the first Titan Alissi carries, he just breaks it. So 42 to 21.
58-yard run up the middle for a Titan Alissi touchdown. Huntington Blue Devils.
Second time in the last 2 years Huntington will be knocked out by Hills East. It is up and it's good to make it a 42-21 game.
Yeah, 42-21, 5:15 remaining.
42 to 21.
As our PA announcer continues to cut out. Hopefully he gets that situated. So we will see, is it going to be Sevilla still, or will Ben Cooley come in to play quarterback and finish this one off? I don't think so.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily over, especially in high school football, anything's possible.
Yeah, but 5.5, huh?
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the stats. I really
No, thanks for helping with the fumbles and all that stuff.
Of course.
Nice meeting you guys. Take care.
Nice meeting you.
Be well. Be well.
5:15 left. Kickoff going to be coming.
So 5:15, 42-21 Redhawks. And the Redhawks will get the ball back.
We'll see what the offensive set looks like. Will it be Sevilla? Will it be Ben Cooley? Or even, could it be Drewig, a sophomore?
And something different, a fake. A fake kick.
Huh.
I don't think you can do that.
I'm not really sure how that works.
You might be able to fake, but like you can't go over the line.
Yeah, right. Yes,
You're offside. Yeah.
Too late. Hunter, have you ever seen a fake kickoff?
Not really. That is an interesting call. Kick, and it's going to be an onside-er, and high bounce. Nice recovery. And falling on it is Nick Anderson. He's very classy. Yeah, he was running and Nick Anderson, nice recovery there, getting in. He's very classy. He wore quarter zips all week. Wonder if I saw matches too. But, yeah. He doesn't ask for Instagrams anymore, only LinkedIn's. Yeah. Speaking of Zach, what's your availability on Google Calendar? So, 21-point game. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's get back to football. So, it is Sevilla still in there. Chase McCoy in there, left side, number 6. And to his right, it looks like Cahey. And it is, and they'll give it off to him. There goes Cahey. Over the 50, and he's knocked out of bounds, but stays on his feet. Just incredible lower body strength.
So it will be 2nd and 10 from the 46. Sorry, 2nd and 6 from the 46.
under shotgun.
Sevilla hands it off to Bryant. Sorry, to
That's
Keehee. Keehee. Tackled out around the 35-yard line.
Tony Keehee, really, everyone who's gotten an opportunity today is showing out. Keehee, another one. Great job there, bursting up the middle with speed. Picking up another first down and moving the chains. And moving the clock even more as well. You know, it is a 21-point game, but it's not over.
Sevilla and Keehee in the backfield. Sevilla to Keehee. Keehee finds a pocket. Finds a lane. And brought down at around the 29.
Tony Keehee, again, keep on going.
If Keehee didn't fall, I could have seen him going all the way.
Yeah, but with a 3-touchdown lead, he doesn't really need to go all the way. Just keep it going.
And just don't make silly mistakes.
What do you have to say about the discipline of the Redhawks today?
The Redhawks have been very disciplined lately. Haven't had any touchdowns called back so far. That might be the first game all season that they haven't had a touchdown called back.
Take a timeout, right?
And we'll be right back after the timeout. Sevilla almost messed that up. Adonis Owens.
Still going on their feet.
Owens brought down around the 20.
Coming up on 3 minutes.
So we'll see. The Redhawks will most definitely hold this one on and take the 42-21 win. Sevilla hands that one up the sideline to Owens and brought down.
Yeah, we're coming up on 2 minutes left.
And what's been a really slow and longer game. Not that many penalties. Quick game, sorry.
Quick. .230 left.
1st and 15 from the 26 for the Redhawks.
Another outstanding game from Hills East. It's going to be their 8th win in a row. What a season again. So as we severed, they're going to move on to Stony Brook.
Can I get one call in?
They're going to move in. They're going to move to Stony Brook.
Turn it on, right? I got to get one for Tony here. I was waiting for him.
They're going to move on to Stony Brook to play East Islip. As here's Cahey on the left side. Tony Cahey is gone. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
Cahey from the 26.
Touchdown, Tony Cahey off the left side.
Flag on the play.
And a flag on the play after the play. So the touchdown will stay. I thought we were maybe going to see the first touchdown called back.
So, I think it's going to be called back. Or after the play, so the touchdown will stand. It's going to be enforced on the point after. Oh, yeah. So we'll see what they rule. Oh, they are going for 2. Huh. Isn't that interesting?
Don't know why they would decide to do that when you're up.
48-21. 2 minutes left. Maybe it's just they don't want Reinstein really kicking that far. Oh, he is kicking? Huh. Let's see what goes on here.
If the penalty was enforced, that
Oh, the penalty, then they would have done it.
possibly.
2:05 left. Talk about the Hillsy sports programs that have been built here
I thought
in the
it
next
should
couple
apply
weeks
on either
after
or.
football. This is going to be our last broadcast for football. An amazing year.
So,
Or our
Last
home
video.
broadcast. Home broadcast. Yeah, it's going to just be radio next week. But we're going to be moving on to basketball soon. Basketball team getting set to
Is up.
kick off
Reinstein's
the
kick is
year.
up and good.
I think the first game is on December 2nd, if I'm right. First practice is this coming Monday. So they're going to look to keep on rolling. I've gone to the Long Island Championship back-to-back years. Have not been able to win that game. A lot of changes. Skylar Ellis not here anymore. Brandon Varlak not here anymore. Jordan Cador not here anymore. Raj Gujral not here anymore. So a completely different team. So he's going to step up.
yeah. No, it was 58. Oh, it was? It was in the 50.
Huge wins.
What was last week? Last week? 59-28.
East Islip's going to see this score.
Well, they won 26, I
28.
We will see. But
Yes, yeah. It was close, wasn't it? I think it was a pretty close game. I honestly think we
a lot of changes this year. Lucas Martin will definitely be in attendance for the game.
We just assumed it was
He'll-
I guess it wasn't on us.
Yeah, Lucas Martin here today, and of course should be there next week at his home college.
It would surprise me if he's not.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll be on campus anyway. And
Definitely.
that one goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And this is Reinstein's first year kicking on football. And he's made himself known in Long Island.
Yeah, he certainly has.
He's number 4 in Suffolk County.
.205 left.
Master P, you guys gonna play Master P?
I don't know what that is. We're playing what we.
No, just play.
We're playing what I was told.
I kind of want to look up who Master P is.
Well,
It's some rapper, but what, Jordan? Chaplain. What? Yes.
Fires out. And it's going to be first down.
Does he have any like popular songs, I guess?
It was a catch out on a screen.
First down.
Shout out to a great season for the Huntington Blue Devils, 7-2, 3 seed, 31 points for them, 17 against them. Their season averages, they just ran into a better team at this point of the year for sure. 2 versus 3 seeds. With the seeding supported Hills East in this. They were the favorites at home, but another great year for them. Jacob Gusick, a senior, so they're going to have a new quarterback next year.
Not yet.
We will see who that is
Yet.
in the next season. But Gusick, he really showed out today. I was impressed with his arm, his ability to improvise and play off schedule, off timing, and really extend plays. As we reach the 1 minute mark here. Handoff and bursting through. There's Yasir Jones. Over the 50. Hills East feels it, and Alex Marslin gets the Gatorade poured on him.
And the coaches are a little bit angry that he did it so early.
These players love their coach. They play for him. He's tough on them during practice. He's a tough coach. He's hard-nosed. He wants the best out of everyone, and he gets it out of a lot of people. They understand him, and see if this is the final snap. Gusick outside, and he runs over Zelch. Hey, chill on Zelch. Come on. It's going to be another first down for Huntington. And Coach Pittman just got the Gatorade pour on him as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, this will do it. Final score as of now. Clock will run. It will do it.
20 seconds.
From the nest.
I'm not sure yet. Will they run one more? No, they will not. That's it.
Redhawks 49. Blue Devils 21. That will do it on HHHH SCTV.
And thank you, everyone.
Zach Snow alongside Ashton Berger.
And Zach Snow and Sean Caden for the first 3 quarters.
And, of course, our cameraman,
Thank you, everyone,
Jordan
for
Javelin.
joining us today. It was an amazing win for the Redhawks. And now the party starts. They're on to Stony Brook. See you next week.